Happy day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is JenniferCeleste, Bachelor in Elementary Education, first-year student. Today, I'm going to discuss about my perceptions on the 2022 national and local elections scheduled to be held on Monday, May 9, 2022. Choosing a leader takes so many questions and understanding of who you wanted to lead the country. It's like deciding your own future and how you look into it. A leader represents a country, which means if you want a great country, you must choose a great leader. There are 6 significant guide questions in this contemporary event I'd like to answer. First question, what are the objectives in electing a leaders of the country? As a registered voter of the Philippines, I'd like to share my objectives in choosing leaders of the country. I'd like to see the growth of the Philippines economy, society, people, and system. That's why having a leaders may guide us to achieve what our country and our people deserves. The second question is, what do you think is our electoral tribunal? The Senate Electoral Tribunal is an electoral tribunal that decides election protest in the Senate of the Philippines. It consists of 6 senators nominated by the Senate and 3 justices from the Supreme Court who are designated by the Chief Justice. Third question, explain the 3 branches of the government. We have legislative branch, the law-making body, the executive branch, the law enforcing body, and the judicial branch, the law interpreting body. In the legislative branch, legislative power is vested in 2-chamber Congress of the Philippines. The Senate, which is the upper chamber, and the House of the Representatives is the lower chamber. Both are located in Metro Manila. The district and sectoral representatives are elected for a term of 3 years. They may be re-elected but may not run for 4 consecutive terms. Executive power. Executive power is exercised by the leadership of the President. The President and the Vice President are elected separately by national popular vote. The Vice President is first in line in the succession if the President resigns, removed after impeachment, or dies. Judicial branch. Judicial power is vested in the Supreme Court of the Philippines and the lower court, as established by the law. The Supreme Court has its Chief Justice as its head and 14 justices, which occupies the highest tier in the judiciary. The justices serve the age of 70. The justices are appointed by the President in line with the recommendation of the Judiciary and the Bar Council of the Philippines. Number 4 question, what do you think are the qualifications of the candidates running for the position? Article number 7, Section 2 of 1987 Constitution of the Philippines, there are 5 listed simple qualifications in running for a position. The first one, natural-born citizen of the Philippines. Number 2, registered voter. Number 3, able to read and write. Number 4, at least 40 years of age from the day of the election. Number 5, resident of the Philippines at least 10 years immediately preceding the election. Although there are simple qualifications listed under the Constitution, it is my right and our right to set our own qualifications in choosing a leader, which mainly focuses on educational background. Because the more knowledge, the better. Because running a country or a community is not an easy job. It requires awareness, especially on local and international laws. Self-discipline and patriotism is very important. Being bold and can defend our people, our entire nation to the world. 5th question. As a youth, is there any differences of leading our country before? So, every previously elected president of the Philippines has made a remarkable results, and also they have an unforgettable negative impact to the people. We can study and analyze every differences of a leading government term by term. They are focusing on different aspects of life. They have their own way of managing and leading the country, which I can say there is improvement, there is great results, and there is also worst. Last question. Is the Philippines has the potential to change the status quo in the world? In my own opinion, yes. It is in our hands. Why? Because we are the voters. We are the one who decides. We are the one who chose. We choose the leader that will help our country rise. A leader who will guide us. So once we choose the best outcome or the great outcome follows. However, at the end of the day, whoever the person or whoever the elected leaders of the country, it is also in our, as the citizen of the Philippines, let us do our part. Let us unite. Don't fight. Let's be educated. Let's help each other. Let's support our leaders to achieve the best for our country.